Why everything you know about wave power is wrong. First off, most designs are wave, not tidal. Um, and so when they show you a tidal design, that isn't really a wave design. Uh, this would be my plan to initiate this program. First, a test, and then a full environmental systems test, and then a Kickstarter or Indiegogo to launch this product. Like I said, most of these systems are based on tides, and this is a map of Britain and their tidal power. And that is a good way to generate power because as the tides flow in and out, happens 4 times a day. And yet again, this is a difference between a wave and a tide. And this flapper shows the back and forth of waves. The advantages of tidal is it's free energy, it's renewable, and it's non-polluting. But sometimes it can be affects the ecosystems, but not always. You can put in a relatively ecosystem undisadvantaged system, but they tend to not be as effective. Generally, they are very expensive, and most affects both the ecosystem and sea life. Now, yet again, they do not always affect shipping. But when you put in a large dam and block flow, then they can affect shipping. Now, actual wave type, there's the standard buoy system that floats up and down with the waves. And you see this, I will explain later why this wave system is very inefficient. This caterpillar system is probably the most efficient. And like I say, most are actually tidal systems, not wave systems. Now, per this chart, only at the very surface do you get the most wave power. As you continue down, you get logarithmically less sea power until the seabed. Here are a bunch of current designs on a renewable ocean wind energy of all types. Now, I will start with a buoy system similar to this, but much larger, and but will contain wind and solar. So even if it generates no wave power, it will be sucking in both wind and solar. So I would start with a bank of these lithium batteries, and as they get charged, just remove them from the system and add them to as charged batteries. This would be the test. How many batteries could I charge in a day or a month or a week or a year? Yeah. Why I would put full wind and solar in the panel. So even if the wave action provides no energy, you would see a net benefit. But mine is the only three-dimensional wave power. Every Power I've seen in testing or on the market only uses one axis. Most use one. You see it generates wave power by filling a reservoir, but you see there's no head on the wave, so you're going to generate no power. Now, at peak wave height, you will generate great power, but these designs are not designed for peak. They're just generated for moderate or low. Now, again, see with this current system, it is one full wave height under the wave. So it is going to be logarithmically inefficient, whereas mine will be at the surface height and will be tied down with 3 wave generating tiers that would be tied to the floor of the ocean. Now, these concrete pillars that would, only 2 of these would generate wave power, but that would generate 3D wave power because the chain would go through all 3 piers, and so it would generate power from all 3 directions. Now, my other component of, because you have very low head, you need to generate more head, and I would use that through a Tesla system. And like I said, there would be renewable energy through wind, solar. Even if my wave doesn't generate things, the buoy itself will generate a huge amount of renewable power. Now, like I said, you need head to generate energy. And with my Tesla valve, which will concentrate the wave energy, it will allow a wave from any direction to provide power in my system. And it will be designed for a standard 3-meter wave, but will get more and more efficient at an 11-meter wave.